So I think that the name Citizen Adventures came from the inspiration that what does it mean to be a good citizen, right? Like in Singapore, then the national curriculum in primary school, there's a good citizenship education, Hao Gong Ming, right? And it was always the rhetorical narrative that we should be kind to others, serve others, be compassionate, volunteer as much as we can. But somehow after you finish formal education, then your career picks up, your family responsibilities picks up. And I think not many of us gets to be aware or even have the opportunities to get insights into the worlds that others around us live in. And the role of a citizen for me, it was not just a citizen of a country, but I think as a global citizen to care and look out for the people around us. And that was what really got me thinking about the role of citizen adventures and how it could be a vehicle to inform others of social issues, what's happening around them. But beyond that, also an opportunity for people to be involved through initiatives that we start. And I think one of the biggest challenge was it had never really been tried and tested before. Like models of tourism typically consider like mass markets, and I think there was no really market testing that was done for this segment of. For me, it was an interest in sustainable development, and so interestingly, I have a major in tourism when I was in university. But sustainable development caught my attention as the new way forward. And in Singapore, we know most of the tourism centers around like attractions like the Merlion or Sentosa. A lot of it is also mass marketed or driven by marketing and promotions, and that appeals to mass travelers. But for me, I felt as a Singaporean as well, it was an opportunity as to flip that around, the interest towards looking inwards into what we have done well so far in the past decades, where we've achieved these exponential growths, but also where we have fallen short in terms of our responsibility to others around us, and perhaps what could we also improve on, and take the opportunity to look inwards and reflect on that. So that's a new way of seeing tourism, beyond the veneer of Singapore's skyline and skyscrapers that we Google and we find that most often in Singapore's brochures. But really beneath that veneer of shiny skyscrapers, what lies beneath and what relates to us as humans as well in this new age of travel and travelers. And we've been really thankful to be seeing a lot of young Singaporeans who care about social issues joining us, as well as people who are more interested in the, I wouldn't call it like off the beaten track, but it's really the equivalent of living life authentically and seeking, a purpose in life. So that is also the crowd that we are thankful to attract.